Hey, good morning. It's Thursday morning. Yeah, I have a passenger. That's Madison. It's my daughter. We are in Maryville today. We're going to hit some thrift stores this morning. They open up at 9 o'clock. It's like 8:55 or something right now. So we're going to go in and see what kind of things we can find to flip on eBay. She's probably going to look for herself, not really worried about reselling. Me, on the other hand, I will be looking for things to flip, resell on eBay. I will kind of keep you updated on how that's going, so stay tuned. See ya. All right, like I said, we're going into Karn. Wish us luck. I hope that we can find something. This is the first time I've ever visited this Karn. We have one back in my hometown. I've picked through that one pretty good, but this one I've never been in. It looks to be a little smaller. A lot smaller, Maddie says. We are going to give it a try. Wish us luck. Here we go. All right, we're in. I really don't know where I'm going in this place. It's the first time I've been in here. Portable power pack, jump starter, inverter, compressor. $99.99. It's awfully big, especially when you guys first start doing this. You got to make sure it's stuff that you can ship easily. Don't jump right into the big stuff. A lot of these. These water filters are pretty common. I will look that one up. There's another inline. We're gonna look that one up. All right, I'm over at the women's shoes. Well, these are potential. Pretty dirty. They're not too bad. I'm gonna look those up probably here in a minute. There are some Brooks, which they got a good size, but they are pretty worn. They got some rips and stuff in there, so I'm gonna pass on those. But the Brooks are good shoes to be looking for. I'm not seeing anything else. I might look those up. I'm gonna scan a little bit more and see what's here. All right. All right, I just look through the kids' toys. There isn't a lot here. Nothing really much to look at. I mean, there's this Monster High, but if you want to get into golf clubs, you can. You need to know a little bit about them and then cleaning them up. I'm not going to worry about them right now. Let's see. Always look through the hats, because sometimes there's a Yeti hat. You never know what a Yeti hat might be worth, so I'll look that up real quick. See if there's any vintage. There's a Walt Disney hat. Sometimes those can be good. Of course, John Deere. Everybody loves John Deere. There's another Yeti hat. Now, those are more modern. They're not rustic or vintage. I'm gonna look those up. All right, so I looked this Yeti hat up. It's actually, there's some sold comps. Never look at what's listed, look at what's sold. And one sold in October for $39.99, pre-owned. This one does have some staining and it's dirty up in there, but I will throw that in the dishwasher and get it cleaned up. They have it for $3.99, so that's a really good one, so I'm gonna grab that. Now, I did look these up. They go for anywhere between, I don't know, $10, $12. It's in really good shape, but the downfall is they have it marked at $7.99, so there's not enough room to make any money on that. I didn't look up that Walt Disney pictures yet, but Madison pointed out more hats down below. Jaguar. Let's see if there's anything. I'm knocking them all down. I'm gonna have to pick them all up now. I'm not feeling it on any of these other ones. Now that's interesting. I don't know what that is, but I've got to pick up all these hats. They all. All right, I'm at the men's shoes. I'm going to check out these A6 here. They're in pretty good shape, and there's a couple other pair of track spikes. I'm nothing to worry about. I'm going to look these up. I'll get right back with you. Hold on. All right, we made it out of Carm. We were successful. It's a smaller store. It's bright out here, so I'm going to kind of have my eyes kind of closed. I felt like there was some good stuff in there. There wasn't a ton of product in that store because it's smaller, but I still think we did good. I'll switch the phone around and I'll kind of show you what we came up with. Maddie did buy some stuff for herself, but I think we got some good deals here, so I'll show you. Okay, like I said, here we are. I spent $55. I got a pair of these Nike Free cross trainers. These Adidas men's, wait, let me get them. Adidas men's shoes, they're in pretty good shape. I just got to do a little bit of cleaning. They were $13. Let's see, I'll go back to these cross trainers. Were $11. I could probably get $25 to $30 for each of those, maybe $35. This Yeti hat, paid, let's see, $4 for that. I'll do a little cleanup and I'll ask probably $30, $35 with free shipping. I got, Maddie found a Walt Disney hat. Let's see what they wanted. $6, $5.99. I think we can get probably $25 for that. We've got a, I don't want to unwrap it, but it's a Walt Disney mug. Be on the lookout for those. Maddie came across some Michael Kors high heel shoes, which brand new. They retail for $66, and they're in like supreme shape. They look really good, so I do believe that we're going to be able to at least get $30, $40 for those. Was there anything else in this bag? Just her stuff. So needless to say, we didn't get a bunch of exciting stuff, but we turned out okay. It's definitely better than not having anything. In our return, I mean, if you look at it, just say 30, 30. 30 is 90, 15, 105, and then we're probably looking at $150, $160 and spent $50. It might be more than that, but you can kind of get the idea that there's still, you want to do more than just double your money. You don't want to spend 50 to make 100. You want to try to 3 times that, because by the time there's eBay fees and everything else that comes out of it, if you want to make some serious money, you want to try to at least minimal 3 times that. So, and we probably have that. I was just throwing numbers, but I feel really good about these shoes. They're really clean, and the hats will be cleaned up. They're in really good shape. There's no rips or tears. The coffee mug is a pretty cool mug, and then those Michael Kors shoes are like supreme shape. So we're off to the next ones. All right, hey, we're back at another thrift store. This one is a Goodwill. Never been in this one either, so we're gonna walk in and take a look. So let's do this. Let's go. All right, we just left there. The Goodwill, like we just talked about. Very disappointing. It was. I mean, my throat's burning. That's how grungy and dirty and nasty it was in there. I feel bad. Maybe they just don't have enough help. You know, there's an older lady at the front, and that's actually a pretty large building, but it's a mess in there. My throat's still killing me. You could just smell the mold, mildew, dust, whatever it is. But unfortunately, didn't find anything. I did look. I went through everything, but you never know. You know, I even looked through their shirts. You never know if you'll find like a vintage t-shirt or something like that in there. So just because it's dirty doesn't mean overlook it. It just means you maybe not go as often as you'd like. But all right, we're gonna head on to the next one. Maddie's got a sneeze.
No, I don't have to.
We're at a Amvet's thrift store. Amvet's thrift store. We're gonna give this a try. This will probably be our last stop out here in Maryville, I'm guessing. I guess it all depends on how we feel. We're hungry. Right, Maddie?
Yep.
Here we go. Let's try it. All right, we're in that Amvet store. I just got done. I was over behind me here that had hats. I found this Spider-Man Marvel hat from 2007. I think there's going to be some value there. I couldn't really find any pics of it, but I really think it's going to do well. And I found this one. Now I think it's just got cool subject matter. It says beep beep ride share. It's like your ride awaits on the back. I just think it's kind of cool. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. I mean, they're $1.98 here, so I can't really go wrong on those hats. Even if I get $10 for it, that's really a good turn. And it's nice to have like the cheaper items on for your listings. Have some expensive, medium. I think that's just the way but let's keep going. All right, we just got out of that Ambets. Got a rice burner back there. Found some golf club covers, some cool hats. I had that marble hat that I showed you. I think it was really cool. I almost walked by them twice. They're these vintage Saucony Hornet tennis shoes. You got a little bit of wear right here, but otherwise pretty good. Sorry about that car. Actually, he should be sorry about it. Thing sounds awful. And I picked up some remotes, universal remotes. Man, that's awful, isn't it? All that for $13. Those shoes will pay more than that. Awesome. All right, moving on. Sorry about cutting y'all off on that last one. We ended up going to another thrift store, and they required masks, which is to their, I don't care. I mean, if that's what they want to do, but we didn't have any. So we didn't go into that one, needless to say. And then we headed over to pick up my wife from the hospital. And I believe we stopped at a Goodwill on our way back home, but for some reason I forgot to turn my camera on. But needless to say, you kind of got the idea of what we did, and we had a lot of fun. I know Madison had a lot of fun shopping for herself. I found some good deals. I think it was successful. I don't think it was a bad sourcing day for me. I mean, I'm pretty new to this, so it's not like I've been doing it for years and I can just walk through and grab things off the shelf and just throw them in my cart because I know that I'm going to make money on them. But for the knowledge that I have and the things that I looked at, I think we did fairly well today. I mean, we definitely 3 times our money on everything that was picked out. So I think it was successful. So with all that being said, it's really my first video, so it's kind of choppy and kind of messed up. But I just wanted to get one out there. I wanted to kind of show everybody. I got an itch on my nose. Crazy, right? I just wanted to show everybody that anybody can do this. You don't need to start out with a ton of money. You can just go around the house and just grab things that you maybe would, if you were to have a garage sale, you would have it out on the table anyway. So just start reselling. It's a lot of fun. It's a great community. If you get on Instagram, YouTube, there's just a lot of great videos out there for starting a reselling business. Whether you want to resell, brand new stuff, or if you like going thrifting and garage selling like I do. My son and I are going to kind of do it more together, which creates a great opportunity for me to bond with him. He moved out, he's got his own life going, bought his own house, doing all his own things, but gives us an opportunity to spend some time together, which is priceless to me. But we're also having fun and making money in the process. So I think currently, as of this video right now, I have about 100 items listed. I have sold, I want to say in the 34, 35 range. I've sold 34 or 35 pieces, which, I mean, for me, I feel pretty good about it. I've had a lot of auctions. I've done a lot of buy it nows. I'm trying to still get a feel for what is best to auction, what's best to just have a set price on it, whether or not you charge shipping, whether you do free shipping. There's still a lot of that up in the air. I'm still learning as I go, which makes it kind of fun anyways. I think for me, the biggest thrill is finding something and then coming back and looking it up and see what its value is. And, I don't hit a home run on everything. There's some things where I'm like, I paid what I would probably sell it for. But needless to say, I don't think I've had one item yet that I would lose money on. I would at least get my money back. So I haven't been out anything. I just have things popping up on my screen. So with all that being said, don't be afraid to get out there and try it. Now, I'm not saying go quit your day job just to go start a reselling business, but as you can see behind me, I also do wood turning, and these are all pen kits that I sell. I have a website that I sell pen kits and stuff like that. I take old guitars like Fenders, Martin, Gibson guitars, and I create pen blanks for them to turn on the lathe, and then they can, needless to say, this isn't the only thing that I do, but I love it. I love thrift stores, garage sales, yard sales, auctions. I love all that stuff. I could spend hours in there just looking through stuff. I'm having a lot of fun. If you go to my eBay page, I will post a link at some point, maybe in this video, that you'll see all the different items that I'm putting on there. I'm just trying to find, the things that like get me going, get me stirred up, whether it's shirts, whether it's tools, whether it's electronics, kitchenware, whatever it is. Don't be too picky at the beginning. Just grab everything and throw it on there, especially if you have stuff laying around the house. Just do that. Just throw it on there, see what happens. Now my phone's going off. There's just a lot of things that you have at your house that you can just throw on there. Doesn't cost anything. eBay just takes out their fees after you sell, and then you'll have to ship. There's a lot that goes into it, and I'll have future videos for that. Me and my son are going to start up a podcast as well, because I think it's a really good information that we can share with you all. We are going to be called the Severe Thrifters. Severe, not like severe thunderstorm, but we do a lot of thrifting, so that would be severe thrifting, but the county we live in is Sevier County here in East Tennessee, so we are the Severe Thrifters. And I hope you guys will tag along in this journey with us. We want to share what we're doing and how we do it, and the things that we're not so good at, and the things that we are good at, and all our failures and all our successes. And we want you to share in those experiences with us. So I thank you for watching this whole video. I know it was kind of long, but I appreciate it. It's kind of our let's go, let's do this. And I want you guys to tag along for the ride. And until the next one, thank you for definitely watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe down below. It'll let you know when our next video comes out. Really looking forward to it. We'll have more information about the podcast as well. And until then, thank you guys for all of your support. Keep thrifting, keep having fun, and I'm hanging it up. See ya.